All right, so I'm seeing some big numbers here, and I want to rewrite the problem so I can get into what looks like a conic section to me. So I'm going to write down 4x squared plus 8x. I just did these two terms here. Then minus 5y squared. I'm looking at a hyperbola now, plus 50y. The numbers are relatively simple, 521. I'm going to factor a 4 out from the first two terms. I get x squared plus 2x. I'm going to factor a minus 5 out from the second set of two terms, which is going to be y squared, let's see, minus 10y. All right, before I go on, I want to make sure I did that right. So I get 4x squared plus 8x, I got that. Minus 5y squared plus 50y, I got that. Complete the square. Half of 2 is 1. 1 squared is plus 1. I'm not adding 1, I'm adding 4. Okay, half of minus 10 is minus 5. When you square it, you get 25. What do you do now? Well, I'm not adding 25. I'm actually subtracting 125. Let's write this down now. It's going to be 4x plus 1 squared minus 5, and you can get y minus 5 squared. I got to do the arithmetic now, and hopefully it's going to be pretty easy to do. It doesn't look that bad. You get 525, because 521 plus 4 is 525, minus 125, and that's 400. Relatively simple. What do we do? Divide both sides by 400. What do you get? X plus 1 squared over 100 minus y minus 5 squared, and 5 goes into 400 80 times. And that equals the number 1. All right? So did I do what I asked you? I don't know. I take a look at it. And I don't think I really did it. I think I can answer the questions now. What are the questions? What are the vertices? I can put that down. And the vertices over here, relatively simple to do. You're going to get, let's take a look at this. Certainly the y would have to be 0. I'm sorry, y would have to be 5. And then you could have 9, because 9 plus 1 is 10, and 10 squared is 100. That works okay. And you could have another one. And that would be what? That would be minus 11, because minus 11 plus 1 is minus 10, and minus 10 when squared is 100. I got those two. All right, so I'm going to say the vertices are done. Foci, relatively simple to do. Oh, you know what? Center's even easier. The center is going to be minus 1, comma 5. All right? All right, let's keep moving. And let's see, we got the vertices. We've got the center. I'm going to do the foci now. I'm going to add 100 to 80. That equals the c squared. So the c is going to be equal to the root of 180. All right, I'm going to maybe simplify a little bit. And yeah, I got to simplify that. I don't think I want to leave it that way. And I'm going to say 180 is 36 times 5. Let me make sure that's true. It's 150 and 30. Yeah, 180. So it's 6 root 5s. All right? Okay, so what do I have to do over here? I want to point out, I'm actually moving in from the center. And someone says, well, which direction are you moving in? I hope you realize my hyperbola here, let me get rid of that because I don't really need that detail. Get rid of this thing over here. It's going to look like this over here. And there's a center, and I need to move in from that center, all right, to get to the foci. Let's write that down. And what do you got? The center's minus 1, and you're going to move in that. So what's going to be 6 root 5 minus 1. The y's not changing, so 5. All right, nasty looking number. What's the other one going to be? Let's see, you're moving to the left now, so it's going to be minus 6 root 5 minus 1, comma 5. All right, let's see what we've done so far. I got the foci, I've got the center, got the vertices. Let's do the asymptotes now. And like I said, the asymptotes, really not that bad to do. Basically, I'm setting the, again, when x and y gets large, these two terms, they do differ by one, but they look, they're going to look almost identical, all right, no matter where I am along that path. So what do you get over there? X plus 1 squared over 100 equals y minus 5 squared over 80. I'm going to multiply both sides by 80. What do you get? Y minus 5 squared. 80 over 100 is going to be 8 over 10. And that's going to be 4 over 5. I'll write that down. And then x plus 1. What do you do now? Square root rule. That's squared. Sorry about that. Y minus 5 equals the square root of 4. It's plus or minus 2 over root 5. And then x plus 1. And I'd leave it that way. I mean, it's not much you can do about that. So these are the asymptotes. What I'm going to do, look at the key now, and I want to see if I got those answers. And it's really as simple as that. And the question is, did I get the vertices? 9, 5, minus 11, 5. Was I able to get the center? Minus 1, 5. Okay, was I able to get the asymptote? I notice I wrote a little bit differently. It doesn't really much matter to me, but I see the plus or minus 2 over root 5, x plus 1. The only difference is they added 5 to both sides. I got that. That's done. All right. What else? The foci. Was I able to get the foci? And let me take a look at that. I think I did. So it's 6 root 5 minus 1, comma 5, minus 1 minus 6, a little different order, but same thing. And we got all done. All right. Now, granted, there is a better picture. And again, you may decide you want to get a better picture too. You don't have to, though. All right. I would say learn to use technology to get that. Thank you.